Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Have you realized that even kids are now singing the Anti-Ruto song, Ruto Must Go Mwizi? I have heard this several, and if you're sensitive to your environment or you're sensitive to kids, you'll realize that there is no more fear. And I know kids are doing it very innocently, but I fear because in school they are being taught of the office of the presidency and how it is a symbol of national unity and how the president is the father of the nation. When they're doing their Christian religious education or Islamic religious education or Hindu or whatever, they are told that we must respect leaders. But then a kid is being told that we need to respect the office of the presidency and all our leaders, and then you hear them singing that, it means that they have heard people sing it somewhere. And in clubs, youths are obsessed now with this song, Ruto Must Go. And you look at the way things are moving around, someone is still burying his head in the sand like the proverbial ostrich. By the time they wake up, the train shall have gone, because I maintain on this channel that the train has already left. Now, what shocked me, ladies and gentlemen, is that even in wedding ceremonies, Anti-Ruto songs now find their ways there. There was this wedding where the entertainers started singing Zakayo atunyanyasa. I mean, I listened to this song and I felt something is wrong. Let us not trivialize what is happening. And I know that William Ruto, who is the consumer of intelligence, understands. Because when people sing, singing is a way of expression. People can express joy, sadness, bravery, and there is a reason why people sing Anti-Ruto songs. I want us to listen to this song in a wedding. But before that, somewhere in town, a DJ, and I say a brave DJ, decided to give people the Ruto Must Go song. Ruto Must Go. And those who are in the club were enjoying it. There is a reason why I'm giving you these songs, and I will explain to you. Kindly take a look. I want you to help me picture this. What informs the decision of a DJ in a crowded place where people are enjoying music, wanasema wameenda kurave, just decides to play Anti-Ruto song. And then the crowd enjoys it, because a DJ will only play a song that people enjoy. Otherwise, people will flee that club. And people are enjoying that moment. What is going on in the DJ's mind, and what is going on in the minds of the people who are joining in that song? And then in a wedding, the bride and the groom are there, people are there, guests, friends and relatives, and then people start Zakayo atunyanyasa, because William Ruto has got very many nicknames, and he acknowledges that. He says, even if they're going to call me names, as long as I know I'm doing the right thing, I won't mind. The latest I heard is now Kasongo, from the famous Kasongo Mobile Nangai. That is it, a Congolese song. So he's Kasongo. He's the Zakayo tax collector. He's got very many names. But what is going on in their mind? And the reason I'm doing this video is to show you that William Ruto has lost touch with Kenyans. And I know the political class is telling him that he's at a better place, maybe because he's got Raila by his side. He's got people like Joho praising him. There are a lot of people who are now worshipping him. But when you look at it very clearly, it is just the political class. And I know the political class controls substantial number of people, but things are not really well. And when you listen to people say Ruto must go, the message is very clear. And I told you earlier that the answer to why he should go is always there. Ruto must go mwizi. And now when they say Zakayo atunyanyasa, simply means that we are suffering in the hands of Zacchaeus. And they are picking it from the biblical Zacchaeus, who was a tax collector. It is clear that Kenyans don't like all these taxes. It is clear that everything that William Ruto promised them is not being realized. Instead, maisha inaendelea kuwa ngumu, anaendelea kuahidi, anatupatia ahadi bila kujali ya kwamba kuna ahadi alishatupatia. And it is not only these people. You know, when if at all it was the youths and maybe a few clique of the people, you would say that they are petty. But when you see the church come out and they tell William Ruto that you are a liar, we can't trust you anymore, then you know that something is wrong. These are people who supported William Ruto during the 2022 campaigns. And William Ruto promised heaven. He had lofty ambitions, lofty plans. Some people had doubts, they gave him the benefit of doubt, but there are people who outrightly refused to accept William Ruto. Now, after 2.5 years, these people realize that things are not working. They realize huyu jamaa haizi aminika, and that is why people keep on singing all these songs. Now, what does it portend to William Ruto as we head to 2027? Because William Ruto is still in doubt whether he will be re-elected. The only way William Ruto will be re-elected is if we get another boisterous Chebukati, a man who acts with a lot of impunity. That is the only way. Luckily for him, we still have the Supreme Court, because in Kenya, someone was telling that you only need to be declared at the IEBC level. Once the chairman has declared you, then they will give you some time to collect what you call a bombshell of evidence. They will be rubbished as wild goose chase. And so it really portends, a bleak future for William Samoei Ruto. If all these noises can be turned into votes, if the youths can wake up, they take voters card or they take IDs to ensure that as we approach 2027, they will all have their IDs. They wake up very early in the morning and cast their votes without following their tribal cleavage. I can assure you that William Ruto will be a one-term president. The scare that the Gen Zs gave us when they went to the streets to force Ruto not to sign the Finance Bill 2024 is an indication that these people can wake up and give you a scare. They can wake up, vote, singing Anti-Ruto songs, decide to guard their votes, because the only way William Ruto can win is by mischievous bungling of our election. But in a free, fair, verifiable election, I could be wrong, but I think he cannot. If there is a vote that is gone forever, is the vote from Mount Kenya. They have made it very clear. So William Ruto has lost. Some people are saying that he has replaced it with votes in Kisumu, in Nyanza. But that cannot be dependent on, because one, people are saying they don't wake up as much. The voter turnout is not as much as Mount Kenya. And then we are not sure whether all of them will listen to Raila. They might decide to give Okia Mutata, because there's a group of people that is tired of the political class. The old and usual suspects like Ruto, Raila, Jeremiah Kioni, Kalonzo, Mudavadi, Wetangula, all those people, they're tired of them. And silently, they can decide to teach the political class a lesson. If you see the trend, the global trend, those who are in power are being defeated, punch down. The Democrats were defeated. If you look at Botswana, you look at the recent pronunciations, when people vote in Africa and the whole world, they are defeated. And it seems William Ruto might follow the same trend. These songs do not argue well with William Ruto. And I have a feeling that they might decide to start banning those songs, because slowly but surely we are degenerating into a dictatorship, with people like Joho and Junet and Kiunjuri telling us that we need to worship Ruto for us to get development, that we need to respect. The only thing that William Ruto commands now is fear. The respect is gone.